Hello. Hello, Izzy. Okay, today is a beautiful day, but yesterday was torrential rain and really strong winds, and it's blown the cover off our pergola and ripped it to pieces. I had to put blocks on top of the jacuzzi because that blew off as well. So anyway, moving forward, we've got the digger going, and I'm going to start doing some work down here. Oh, we're taking that tree down as well because there's some rubbish there that's blown. We took this tree down because the roots are quite big, and our fossa, or like septic tank or cesspit, whatever you want to call it, is in that area, and we are going to be building a balcony here, so we need to clear all this. And yeah, don't know what I'm saying actually, but what I'm trying to say is we cut that down because the roots are dangerous for our house, because roots from fig trees travel a long way, and I have seen a house in the past where it was the flooring inside the house was lifting up from the roots from a fig tree, which was about the same distance as that is. So that has got a bit out of hand. It's now there. We're going to get rid of it, but I'm going to get the dig around, clear this area here, and start getting some order on this land. Now, we have had some problem with this digger, as you know, with the engine, and we did want to return it and get our money back, but the company that sent us this reconditioned engine said it was fine. They checked it when we sent it back last time, and hopefully it works. Now, it is smoking a little bit of black smoke. That may be oil burning off, so I want to work it hard and see if that clears. Fingers crossed. We just don't need any more dramas with this engine. Now, we do have a warranty on this engine, so as I said, we're going to work this pretty hard before the warranty expires, and if it hasn't died on us before then, we know everything's all right. Well, possibly all right. We shall see. Fingers crossed. Fix It Phil's done a great job on this and has been very patient, so we're very grateful for it. All the work that he's done. When it starts, hello, it's me. Hello. Hello. Okay, my plan here is to get this all levelled, scrape back, get rid of stones. When the grass grows back, it becomes easier for us to maintain it and cut it in the future. But as you can see, we've got rubble, not rubble, but bits of old flower pots and stuff, and it's all growing up. So I just want to clear it all, and then I'll move down onto the main bit of land. We've been wanting to do this for a long time, but obviously without the machine it's been a little bit tricky. Right, here we go. little bit of time, but we're getting there. Right, so our plans are quite straightforward here. We're going to build a balcony that comes out from that door, obviously. Where are we? That door. And it's going to come out about 2.5 meters, maybe 2.8, maybe. And it's going to run from about here, down here, across this path here, and then it's going to cut back in and connect to this part. This is going to come out and it's going to be able so that we can walk around. Yeah, that's going to walk around there. And I'm thinking, or Christina and I are both thinking, is that the jacuzzi, which is, to be fair, a proper pain in the arse. Yeah, it's big. We should have bought a smaller one. But what we're thinking about doing is opening up this section here and dropping the jacuzzi, building a big solid platform for the jacuzzi to sit down here on this side of the land and have access from the balcony from here, steps down to it here, and we'll make that level with the courtyard, the top of it level with the courtyard. It's a bit ambitious, but the jacuzzi, we haven't got a home for it. I've only been in it once, to be fair, since we got it. We've had it, what, 2-3 months now, and I only got to level it, do the wooden decking for it underneath the other week, and get it all nice and level. So I did fill it up while Christina was away. I heated it up and I jumped in it, and it was lovely. Ooh, beautiful. But it's not in the right place. We definitely need to bring it down this side, and then what we're going to do over here is this whole area is going to be for the car, and we're going to build a carport. We'll render that wall back there and just make that all hard standing, some hardcore down there, making it better for the car. And we've got some electrics for the gates that we're going to refurbish those gates and get the electrics on it, because it's a pain in the arse getting in and out, having to jump out the car every time you've got to open the gates. Now, yes, that is a little bit lazy, but I am almost 61. Right, carry on. That door there is a cellar, where we keep things that go in the cellar. Anyway, it is a big plan, and we do want to get it done, and we want this balcony done for next year so that we can come out here. We'll get some new doors on there and just enjoy the back side of the house with the land and the beautiful view. The cesspit, as I was talking about, the reason I want to try and sort this out is because we're going to be connecting to the mains drains, because we are going to be moving the bathroom in the house, which I'll show you all in time. We're going to be moving it from this side of the house to the other side of the house, and we do have access where that little grey box is over there. It's over there somewhere in the wall. We do have the mains drains right on the road the other side, so it's easy to dig down and get those pipes in there. And we are also going to connect to the mains water. We do have water from the barrage up over there, but the cost of filters and just trying to purify it before it comes in the house outweighs just connecting to the mains, because it's relatively cheap to have water connected here. So we're going to use that for the house, but we will maintain our water supply to irrigate the land and the trees in the future. We do have pipes that run all the way down here, and the pressure from the pipes is enormous, as I found out one day when we first came here. it shot up about 30 foot into the air. This is our only fig tree. No, not fig tree. This is an avocado tree. Now, we did used to have an avocado tree and it was lovely. We had avocados all year round and we do like avocados. But we need to get some more avocados so that they can do their thing and produce some fruit. It's lonesome at the moment and this thing has come back to life several times. Whether it's going to survive, we're going to have to do some careful pruning and things on that one. But I am looking forward to seeing that bear some fruit. Is avocado a fruit? It's not vegetable, must be a fruit. Yeah, so that's going to be staying. And also along this wall here that runs along there, we're going to build it up and we're going to put another course of blocks this side, and we're going to build it up and put a nice big thick wall with a round top just to add a bit of character to the whole property. And we'll be doing that as we work all the way around the Quinta here, repairing things as we go. As I say, it's a big job. It's a big job, but in time we'll get there. We've got all the time in the world. Yes, let's carry on. I'm not sure about this digger. It's still puffing out a little bit of black smoke. If anybody knows what that means, let me know. Okay, that's all cleared. It's starting to get dark now, so I'm going to call it a day. But look at that sky. Oh, I don't actually know if that's showing up, but wow, that is orange. Let me see if I can change it. Yeah, I don't know if that makes it any better. It is beautiful, beautiful night. Okay, right, quick tidy up and we'll take a look at this in the morning.
Hi everyone, I'm back from the UK. I had a great time with the children. It was beautiful and it's always nice spending some time with them all together. It doesn't happen very often, but it was really, really good. Unfortunately, James couldn't join me because of the doggies, but hopefully soon enough after Christmas we shall go and spend some time together. Back here, James is doing some clearing up on the land, and later on he's going to tell you what all the exciting plans we have for the Quinta. Also, I want to thank you so much for all the heartwarming comments that you've sent regarding Boris. It's still quite upsetting, but yes. An update on Lincoln. Also, we have found another tumor, which luckily we found it early enough, and he's going to have surgery on Christmas Eve, and should be all back to normal. The doggies are a bit subdued at the moment. I think they're missing Boris like we do, but life goes on, and we have loads and lots to do, and stick with us, and we'll share the journey from now on. What are you doing, Esme? He's so beautiful. Yeah, where's Dinky? Dinky's not feeling very well, is he? Are you going to look after him? Good girl. Good girl. Oh, he's not feeling too good, is he? Oh,
He's not happy, Bunny.
he's not happy. But we be all good. Yeah? Yeah. Oh. You're loving your daddy.
Looking good, looking good. I've just got to do this here by hand along here, and we need to sort out that stump over there at some point. But for now, I'm just going to clear this backlog of brambles and whatever it is here, to see if I can reveal the steps there. Okay, I'm not sure why there's a load of tiles here. Why would there be? Is this just possibly just dumped? Sorry, I'm wiggling the camera all over the place. Well, they just thrown there. But you know what I have noticed is this pool of water here, and earlier I saw it running, so I need to dig this out and see. I think that's just dumped tiles from the past. Interesting, for me anyway. I found a pipe, and I don't know what that pipe is, and it's running water. Now, I initially thought it was from the fossa where the overflow comes out, but if that's from the fossa, that pipe would be at the top. Now, I don't know what happens when it goes through that wall. That would be from the top of the fossa, so when it fills up it just overflows. And I do know that, you see this green patch here? In the winter we get this patch here that gets really boggy and lush green grass. So I don't know if that's an overflow or if that's an old irrigation pipe, because we do have them scattered in the land, or that's the end of a pipe. It looks like it's the end of a pipe because there's no other pipe, so it's not broken. Yeah, what have I started? Problem is we've got 5 days of rain coming now, and I need to find out if any locals know exactly what that is, because some of them do have some good history on the house. Yeah, I don't know. I need to get that stump out, as I've mentioned, at some point, but we've got to let it die off a little bit. I need to grind that out somehow, and I do need to find out exactly what is going on here. There's a wall there, some rebar sticking up. Oh, what have I started? Yeah, I don't know, but I do know up here this soil is really soft compared to everywhere else. One thing at a time. I should have just finished the office, which I'm going to get onto tomorrow while it's raining, but I wanted to see if the digger was working, and now I've got a bit carried away and I'm about to create a little bit of a disaster zone, a big mess, and I don't want to keep it messy, so I need to get this fixed. I need to discover. I need to do some digging to find out where this pipe goes. Is it some form of soak away for up there on the courtyard. I know we've got all the holes in the wall, but I don't know anything other than I've got some water coming out. Yeah, maybe I should test that water and see what it's like. It hasn't stopped running. I also have another green patch over there, which is, mind you, I have green patches everywhere, it's just grass growing, but I know this strip here 100%. In the winter it gets very green, and in the summer it's bone dry. So if it's bone dry in the summer, is that because it's some form of soak away for rainwater that they just diverted onto the land? Okay, I've got some thinking to do. I don't really want to dig much closer to that wall. I think I'm going to have to take that end bit off anyway, but I will rebuild the wall here and here so that we've got something. I'm winging it at the moment. I've got no idea what I'm doing, so just thinking about it. I'll wait until it's raining and we've had a good downpour, and I'll check and see if that water comes out any faster, and if it does, then I'll know it's a soak away. I'll just flush the toilet and everything to see if it would increase the water coming out, but it hasn't done anything, so we shall wait and see. I shall, as I said, wait until tomorrow, see what's raining. Right, going to go through a few plans now of what we're doing. The polytunnel, rather embarrassing if I'm honest. We had all the best intentions but got busy, and yeah, we have grass in here which is lovely, but it will come up quite easily, as you can see. So we're going to clear this out and get Christina growing some things. And our plan here is we're going to build some form of a shed-like covered area, and we'll get electrics in there, and cover it slightly so she has like a potting shed, and we'll get all the water set up, the irrigation set up, and we'll put some beds here, some raised beds, just to make it easier on the old back. But it's something that I want to get done because, as I said, Christina loves growing things and I've neglected it, and I'm sorry, Christina. But we'll get that done at some point. Looking back at the house here, I mentioned that we're going to put a balcony there, but to the left of the door, am I pointing at the door? Can you see the door? Left of the door, that big wall space, I'm thinking of putting a big window, because eventually our lounge is becoming our kitchen, and I want to put a big window there so we've got a view to the land, which I think would be very nice. It's going to be a bit of a job because the walls are 60 centimeters thick, but again, that's a little bit in the future, because we've got so many other things that need to be done. As I said, I've got this window in. These will eventually all be changed to double glazed windows, and let me quickly show you what we'll be doing round here. So in this space here, which is the old kitchen, we're going to be oh, what happened there? Light went off. We're going to be converting this whole square area. It's about 50 square meters, and we're going to be converting this into a one-bedroom little cottage. I've mentioned this all before. Originally we were going to do it for like a rental, an Airbnb or something like that. But the good news is my daughter, Kit Kat, is going to be moving to Portugal in the new year at some point, and she's finished her education and she wants to come and live with Papa, which is lovely. So we're going to convert this space into a livable space for her. It will take a little bit of time. she has expressed a keen interest in helping me build it, which is lovely. So I look forward to that. Some of you may know that this area, which is a dumping ground, is going to become like an art studio for when we're feeling artistic, when and if. And obviously the office here. Now, I'm not going to show you in there just yet because it's a mess. I should clear it out and show you in there. This is a priority. We've got to get this done because we work on computers a lot, both Christina and I, and we need a workspace that we can sit comfortably and do what we've got to do. So that is a priority. That is our first priority, even though I have started digging down there. But that is something that we really need to get onwards onto. And of course, you may know that we're going to build a wall across here, which we will tackle that fairly quickly. That's relatively easy. We just got to break this off, build a wall, and then we shall see how we proceed with all that while doing the renovation, which is a bit of a task, but we do have a master plan. Yeah, this is, I talked about that, and yeah, so much different without the tree there. Just opens it all up, but we want to get all this sorted out as best as we can, get all the irrigation back into play, and start growing things, which is a nice thought, and get some chickens, which we've been planning for a long time, but that will come. Anyway, what else? Yeah, I'll show you the office tomorrow, as I've got to work in there. For now, I'm going to go have a cup of tea and do some editing. Actually, before I do that, I've got one more thing I want to do because it's bugging me. Okay, that looks better. Now I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. This is the part of the video that I don't really want to do. I didn't expect I'd be doing this, but we've had a little bit of an upset, some bad news, and I just want to get it out of the way now. I don't want to prolong it into the new year or anything. As you know, Lincoln was recently had surgery for 2 aggressive tumours. He has cancer, and they were removed successfully, and the other day we noticed a little lump, so I took him to the vet, and the vet advised to have it removed as soon as possible, so it was scheduled for Christmas Eve. It was small, so it could all be done under a local anaesthetic, and it wouldn't be too traumatic, so that was the plan. But after I went in for my cup of tea, I noticed Lincoln was not himself. He was pacing around, and he hadn't eaten, and he had a bit of a heavy breathing. Christina came home from doing some Christmas shopping, and she phoned the vet, and they advised that we took him to the emergency hospital. I took him down there. I went on my own so Christina could stay with Esme, because we didn't want to leave her on her own. And I took him in, and they examined him, and they said we'll take him and x-ray him and take some blood, and his temperature was a little bit low. And while I was waiting, I was informed that they were trying to resuscitate him, and then sadly he died. That was a big shock. I wasn't expecting that. And then I had to tell Cristina on the phone. I didn't want to tell on the phone, but I wouldn't be able to drive home fast enough to be with her when I told her. And because she was asking me for updates quite regularly. I wasn't local, so yeah, that was a little bit tough. Needless to say, this has come as a big shock, and my heart is breaking for Cristina because she adores the dogs. I adore our dogs, but she has a very special bond, especially with Lincoln. So it's heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. But both Cristina and I are strong, and we're very good at getting through things together, and we have to accept that what it is what it is, and we will move forward. Yeah, nothing more I can say about that, to be fair, but we will recover and we will move forward, and we're looking forward to getting into the new year and putting this year behind us, because it's been a little bit crazy the second part of the year, with lots of things going on that we don't show, but we have good friends around us, and we will bounce back in the new year and take it from there. I want to thank everybody for your very kind support over Boris. Losing 2 dogs in 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks, is not what we thought would happen, but your support has been greatly received. And both Cristina and I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we will see you next year. Take care.